So first of all, thank you very much to give me the opportunity to talk about the Bag-in-Box, its history, its evolution and its growth. Hi everybody, my name is Thierry Minot. I got the opportunity to tell some stories about the development of the Bag-in-Box and its evolution. I joined soccer, in fact, Saint-Gobain in 1988. I got the opportunity in 1994 when Smurfit acquired the paper division of Saint-Gobain to develop the Bag-in-Box and to accelerate his development thanks to Michael Smurfit first, and then immediately Tony Smurfit joined and became my boss and supported the strong development of this business, small business at that time, because in 1992 when I took the responsibility, it was a small workshops in Épernay, about 15 people. And today, and during 30 years, in fact, has really been a fantastic story of growth and development of a niche business, but which is in fact a very, very good and very interesting business. The reason is very simple. The CEO of the company at that time, so in 1976, Charles Catala, was the CEO of the corrugated division of Saint-Gobain in France. Son was traveling all over the world and found in the US a very interesting and very innovative new product called Bag-in-Box, not known at all as a concept at that time. It was already an invention done in the US, and he decided to locate this new facility for Bag-in-Box inside of a very nice facility for the Saint-Gobain group at that time in the corrugated division, which was this facility of Épernay. So no specific reason except the excellence of this location for the group at that time in France. And the small workshop to manufacture the first Bag-in-Box, the license was signed in 1976, and the first facility was in production in 1977, exactly in this workshop located where is the new facility of Bag-in-Box today, but it was a very small facility at that time. The real takeoff of the Bag-in-Box, in fact, happened in 1994. It's a very nice and a strange story at the same time, anecdotic story, but very important for the future, in fact. Michael Smurfit, on his way to Épernay with his driver, he was visiting facilities during the due diligence for the acquisition of the paperwood division of Saint-Gobain. So Smurfit was acquiring this division. And inside of this division, of course, was a Bag-in-Box as a very teeny workshop working in Épernay, but nobody really knew about it. And Michael, on his way, received a call from the chairman of a competitor, the main competitor, in fact, David Smith. First, to congratulate him for the acquisition, which was going to happen. And second, asking him maybe if he was open to sell back to him the small activity which is called Bag-in-Box, and that Michael Smurfit didn't know at that time. But on his way, he asked his driver to stop his car first on the Bag-in-Box when he was visiting Épernay. He stayed for 1 hour visiting the facility, asking 100 questions about the business, the development. Was even happy to see the clean way the small workshop was built and was working, and he really found the visit extremely interesting. And before moving to visit the corrugated plant beside, I just checked my arm and said, Thierry, we are going to make a good business with the Bag-in-Box. And it was a very nice word and a very true word. In fact, some months later, he nominated Tony Smurfit as a general manager in France for the new products, and the Bag-in-Box was inside of his portfolio. And with Tony, and also again with the support of Michael, a very quick decision has been made, and which has made a tremendous difference for the future and the growth of the activity. to acquire the VTOP tap. In fact, this new product developed by a French Alsatian person, Mr. Herb, was for sale because he was not able to make it successful. It was a great product as a design, as a concept, but he was not really active as a company in the bag-in-box, and he was facing difficulties to sell. And he came to me and he said, I cannot continue to develop the business by myself, which was in fact a garage production with a robot assembling the tap, but in a very, very small quantities. And he proposed me to buy his company, in fact. So I proposed during a dinner with Michael and with Tony to acquire this company. And so a few days later, we got the authorization to move in Zurich in Switzerland, where the main shareholder of this company called VTOP was associated with Mr. Herb, and we made the negotiation in one day, and we closed the deal in one day in Zurich with Tony, the support of Tony, and also another person from soccer at that time called Jean-Claude Billet. And basically it was a fantastic move because we acquired the best tap available, new innovative tap available in the bag-in-box on the market. And we took the technology, we took the patent, we took the advantage of this tremendous tap. And we started the production in Alsace first, where it was located, so in Salzburg, and then we built with the partner locally a new facility in Chalbar. And basically, with difficulties with the former owner, we decided to move. Didier Ponchareau joined the bag-in-box, and we decided to move the activity of VTOP in Italy. We made a joint venture with the company Visio Guala, and it was the first very industrial facility integrating injection, assembling of the VTOP and sales of the VTOP. And it was really the takeoff of the bag-in-box in general, the takeoff of VTOP, and I would say the full success of the Smurfit soccer at that time, and then later on Smurfit Kappa, and then today Smurfit Westrock bag-in-box business. So I have an immense thank you to give to all the people and colleagues inside of the division. A very specific thank you also for the general managers who have been very committed and engaged and loyal to myself. And a very special thank you to Didier Ponchareau and Pasquale Martinez for their engagement and entrepreneurship in this successful story. Thank you to all of you. So the success of the bag-in-box is in fact, first of all, the success of the wine business. It was not obvious at all. At the beginning in 1993, when I joined, I took the responsibility over of the bag-in-box. The bag-in-box was 4 million bag-in-box, or bags, produced in Epernay, and 3/4 was for the dairy business. The wine business was nothing. In fact, the acceleration of the wine came first in France, and then in Scandinavia, and then in all the other countries over Europe. When I was nominated, my first move was to visit a Nicolas shop in France, just to ask if they have some bag-in-box. And the shopkeeper told me that, Mister, thank you for your interest, but I will never sell wine inside of a flexible plastic film. Okay, so I said, thank you. Some years later, I came back, 2 or 3 years later, and I saw several bag-in-box in front of the shop. So I asked, what is this packaging? It's very interesting, looks interesting. And the same shopkeeper, started to explain me all the advantages of the bag-in-box, and as it was a very nice and good packaging for wine. So I understood that the success, the marketing demonstration of the advantages of the bag-in-box has been successful, and that the startup was really moving forward. The acceleration has been done also because of the VTOP performance and quality. The shelf life improved thanks to our tap also. The marketing that all our sales teams have done in France and later on in Spain and in the other countries has been a tremendous job to help to promote the bag-in-box by itself. And basically also the fact we have developed automatic fillers to grow up the capacity of filling has given an acceleration. In France, the success came first by the small and specialized shops and then moved to the supermarket thanks to two big customers at the beginning, one which was Friedrich, and they have been bought by Castel. So Castel was really the big accelerator in cooperation at the beginning with Leclerc supermarkets, and also Casino by themselves, and a company called belonging to them and called Chez Bocavois, and they have been the very big actors to increase the development of the bag-in-box. Then the success has moved in Sweden, in Norway, with the monopoly for wine and distribution of wine, and then all over, as I said, all over the countries in Europe and even outside of Europe. So that's where the big acceleration and big developments and big growths has been done. And we made a breakthrough inside of this new business, creating in fact the big success of our different activities, and then migrating to other products like the juices, continuous increase also of the dairy product, which was the initial business at the beginning. But then today we move from the 4 million bags of 1993, I would say, to the 500 million bag-in-box supply worldwide in our 9 facilities. About innovation and bag-in-box, and it was a big differentiator versus competition and big accelerator also of the development of the activity. Basically, first of all, the VTOP has been a tremendous innovation. Also as a very innovative way of doing is the evolution of the number of cavities per molds, the quality of these molds, but the number of qualities, 16, 32, and then 64 cavities with a tremendous quality for the spare parts to be assembled for manufacturing the VTOP, so that's also a great achievement. As it is here in most of our facilities, and I would say even all our facilities, we have oriented the production, the concept of the production with clean cabins and with separations of the machine, the back of the machine, the front of the machines, the middle of the machines, to have a very clean area and a clean environment to deliver packaging with food contact and a high degree of hygiene, which is also a big differentiator versus competition and big innovation for ourselves. Another major innovation is film developments. We have been the first company to develop transparent EVOH co-extruded film. Today it looks obvious as a very successful film structure. But if you come back 20 or 25 years before versus or in comparison of the metallized polyester laminated structure, the polyester metallized looks as a richer and a more efficient structure than the EVOH transparent co-extruded film. So it was not obvious to manufacture successful film for the bag converting, to sell it to customers and to make it as a better structure than the metallized. It has been the case, it is proven today, but I can tell you, and I was the initiative to develop it, to sell a transparent flexible film versus a metallized one, just by the way to see it, was a real disadvantage, even if at the end the full performance of this EVA waste structure is better and will be and is the most successful structure for the future, especially answering the question of a better performance in sustainability. The integration of the automatic filler was a big differentiator where we have been extremely, and the teams, Smurfit Kappa and Smurfit Westrock today teams are extremely successful. We failed in one development, but at the same time, this development has given additional learning and additional development. So opportunities are coming also from trials that sometimes doesn't work or do not work as we want. We have developed a shark system. We call it the shark system. It was a system and a concept to compete against form, seal and fill machines and technology. The shark system, the rotary machine, didn't work, but basically thanks to this initiative and to this entrepreneurship, I would say, to compete against the FSF system of Cholet at that time, we have developed 4-lane bag machines, which is a great movement to improve the productivity and the capacity of productions, and also the capacity of production per square meter, because we doubled the production on the same machine as a 2-lane machine, in fact. That was a great improvement. All these innovations have been done by our different teams, different facilities. There are plenty of other, even small or middle size or middle differentiator initiatives at many levels. But basically, I think the reputation of Smurfit Kappa and Smurfit Westrock today in bag-in-box in many countries is high because of the initiatives, because of the capacity follow-up to grow the different businesses and follow the market developments, and because of the continuous improvement we are able to deliver thanks to all these innovations, and first this major innovation, as I just said now. So that's a great performance of all the teams, all the facilities, all the R&D team to develop innovative solutions for the future. I got some months ago the opportunity to step down, I would say, or to hand over my responsibility of CEO to Massimiliano Bianchi. I am very happy of this move because this man will really drive the success, the continuous success and continuous growth of this activity.
I have seen through your eyes why this company, this division is so successful. I can thank you once again. I'm thanking you. I'm thanking, of course, all the group and the people that have trusted me with such an important position. I have had the pleasure and the honor to be working and serving the group from outside for more than 20 years, and now being inside, it's for me a privilege and an honor and I will try my best to keep your legacy. And together with this fantastic group of people that you have created, I'm sure that we will deliver great results on the fundament that Mr. Thierry Minot has laid on this fantastic ground.
In conclusion, I have a special thanks to give, first of all, to the group in general from the day one until today, and it will continue because there is a big strategic plan to come and on the road already. I have a special thank you to Edwin Goffard, Saverio Mayer, and overall, and I think all of you know the relation we have. I have a great thank you to Tony Smurfit for giving me the chance to develop this business, to continue to have a full leadership on the development of the bag-in-box. So thank you to all of you, and I'm sure Maxi will do a great job.